A very warm welcome to the National Stadium, the Ajinomoto Stadium in Tokyo. It's the 2023 J.League Road to J1 playoff final. It's Tokyo Verdy against Shimizu S-Pulse. Place in next season's J1 League is up for grabs. Will it be a long overdue promotion for Verdy? Or can Shimizu bounce straight back just 12 months after the heartache of relegation? There is not a spare seat in the house for this one. Both teams conquering with home advantage in the semi-final stage last weekend. Now it's down to the grand final. It is officially home advantage for Tokyo Verdy, but Shimizu S-Pulse have a very big following here themselves. It's not too far away, and they have sold out their large allocation to one end of the stadium. It will feel like a cup final today on neutral territory. Calm before the storm in the dressing room. A few nervous faces making their way into the stadium for this one. So much at stake. Tokyo Verdy unchanged. 7 of the starting 11 have scored 4 or more goals in the league this season. Kohei Yamakoshi is back fit and in the squad and on the bench. They've scored 21 goals less than their opponents, Shimizu S-Pulse, who need to win today. A draw would mean Verdy are promoted by virtue of the fact they finish one above. One change for Shimizu. Top scorer Carlinos Jr. coming in for Takira Kishimoto. Koki Murati, just 23 years of age, is the captain. He's come through the ranks, 100+ appearances, made his debut at 18. He's a big favourite with the Verdy fans.
16年ぶりの J1 へ昇格をかけた大一番です。どんな思いで臨まれますか？
自分たちがね積み上げてきた結果でここまでこの舞台に立てていると思うので、今年やり続けてきたことをこの場で 100% 出すのみです。
今日勝敗を分けるポイント、どんなところになりますか？
しっかりバトンを渡して受けた選手が牽引して最後試合を締めていくっていうのは今年のやり方なんで、交代選手含めて全員がチームのために禁止的にやってもらうことが一番近道になるかなというふうに思います。
ありがとうございます。
はい、どうもありがとうございます。
Hiroshi Ofuku's been there before, the 60-year-old. He lent Ventfore to promotion 12 years ago. There is Takashi Inoue, one of those players that scored plenty of goals this season. 10 assists, 10 goals. He certainly has been pivotal part of the promotion push.
オリジナル天童市の国立決戦です。選手たちどんな言葉で送り出されますか？
もうこの最後にビッグマッチ待ってますから、我々はチャレンジャーですから、しっかりとチャレンジャーズ精神を持って、でこう勇気と勇敢さみたいなもの、こういうものがなければこういうゲームものにできませんので、しっかりとそういう強いメンタリティみたいなものをしっかりとピッチで表現できるように全員でやりたいなというふうに思っています。
相手の守備どのようにこじ開けますか？
もう個の力を最大限使えばいいと思いますし、で我々はそれだけではなくてコンビネーションだったり外からも中からもリーグで、2番目でしたけども高い得点力を誇ってますから、で失点数自体だってリーグで2番目に少ないですから、やっぱ攻守においてしっかりとしたものをお見せしながら、攻撃的な姿勢で超攻撃的な超アグレッシブなまた姿勢を見せたいなというふうに思っています。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
Tadahiro Akiba has also had success before. And the Berex Nigata and Mito Horihoko. 2 sets of players are in the tunnel, and after a grueling 42-game season in J2, Tokyo Verdy and Shimizu S-Pulse go face to face in a 90-minute showdown. One will be victorious and will join the elite in J1. One will remain and will have to do it all again next season in J2. The J.League playoff positional advantage, as I mentioned earlier, not only equates to home advantage, it also ultimately serves as a trump card in the event of a draw. Level at 90, Tokyo Verdy would go up. They only need to avoid defeat today. Having said that, S-Pulse's mission is to win, and they won both league encounters this season, including a 1-0 victory here back in August. They've scored 21 more goals than Verdy. The visitors, Shimizu S-Pulse. But ultimately, it comes down to defending, and these two are the best two defences in J2 this season. Both have conceded less than a goal a game. It was just not quite enough to squeeze into the top two. They both pushed and came very close to automatic promotion. For the victor today, it will feel so much better than automatic promotion. But the heartache that comes with a playoff final defeat means that there are plenty of nerves both on and off the pitch at the National Stadium this afternoon. Two teams are out on a chilly and ultimately sunny afternoon in the Japanese capital. And you can't hide from the fact that there is a sensational atmosphere inside the stadium, and a good away following from Shimizu has certainly helped boost that. Just the 200-kilometre trip up to Tokyo today from Shizuoka. These two sets of players just want to get underway. Who could blame them? Unchanged, Tokyo Verdy. Kohei Yamakoshi does return, and the experienced defender returns to the bench. It's the same 11 that squeezed into the final with victory last weekend. There's no big goal scorer. Itsuko Sumeno has scored 6 this season, and from wide on the right, Hikaru Nakahara. Likewise, he scored 3 in his last 3. He's the form player. Today's referee, Akihiko Ikiuchi. Two captains, Koko Murata and Yoshinori Suzuki. It's the VAR. Here, it's the starting lineup for Shimizu S-Pulse. Just the one change. They need a win today, so back comes top scorer Carlinhos Jr., who was left on the bench last week. He's not been in great form, 1 goal in 9, but the Brazilian has netted 15 in the league this season, plus 1 cup goal. He will operate on the left. Thiago Santana down the middle with 12 goals. Takashi Inua has 10, and Katsuhiro Nakayama 9 goals. They are plentiful in attack, but up against a mean defence. 2 mean defences and a very experienced coach in Hiroshi Jofuku. His opposite number today, Tadahiro Akibi. 2 respected coaches who have been there, seen it and done it before. 42 league games count for nothing. This is everything today. It's an occasion in a setting befitting of it, with a crowd befitting too. Smiles hiding the nerves. The talking is just about to stop The football is just about to begin. Tokyo Verdy have won their last 3. They are 11 unbeaten. But you really would not want to call this one. It's all about on the day. Tokyo Verdy in their usual colours of green shirts and white shorts. It's a change strip today for Shimizu S-Pulse. They're in all white. They usually wear their orange kit, but they're white today. White seems to be the colour of change in Japan. As the ball is flicked around the corner from Yamada. Yamada leading the line along with Itsuko Simeone. The two of them playing up top have scored between them 10 goals this season, but Goki Yamada hasn't scored since June. It's a gamble going with him, but he does offer a lot more than just goals. Strong header away from Suzuki, the captain. Tall, strong defender. Carlinhos Jr. The Brazilian pairing of Carlinhos Jr. and Thiago Santana need to be shackled from a Tokyo Verdy point of view. No free kick, just a throw. 3 Brazilians in the starting lineup. There's one of them, Carlinhos Jr. Just joining us, he is the one change today for Shimizu Verdy, as you were unchanged. It's taken 90 seconds without any real noteworthy action, but the free kick has been given there. Foul by Miyahara. It looked a little harsh at first sight, seeing the defender. Oh, he's got his arms around the body of Takashi Inoue, and you can't do that. Good decision in the end by the referee. Now he bided his time to see if there was an advantage for Takashi Inoue. First big question mark of the game, 2 minutes in. Interesting that in the toss a coin before game, Shimizu chose to kick towards their fans in the first half. It's a good ball in. Got caught a little in the sunshine and trickles away. It's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner. And it's the away side, Shimizu S-Pulse, asking the early questions. First corner of the game. Suzuki and Takahashi up from the back, both tall, good in the air. 3 goals between them in the league this season. Rion Yamaha to take the corner. Swings it out bounds, and it took a deflection off of the midriff. I think it was Taniguchi. Back to his goalkeeper. Very calm in the end. Sato. Kazawa. Taniguchi. Towards the right-hand side, but Rion Yamahara has kicked to get the ball away. Taniguchi's header up in the air. Away again, Yamahara. Poor touch in the end from Teruki Hara, the former Japanese international. I say former. Just the one cap. He's playing for LBRX Niigata. The current coach, Tadahiro Akiba. Back in the midfield from Murata. Hayashi. Taniguchi. Too high for Seto and out for a throw. Big day of football tomorrow in the J1 League. Most of the business has been attended to. Bissell Nobi are the champions already, crowned this week. Marinos have already clinched second. Barring a miracle, Yokohama will be relegated tomorrow. Can stay up. They need to win 6-0. And Kashiwa Reso lose by 6 goals or more. If they want to stay up, it's unlikely. Takahashi to Yoshinori Suzuki, and a long ball forward, and this is a chance for Colinas Jr. It was nervously shunted behind by Daiki Fukuzawa. And for a horrible moment there, I think one or two Tokyo Verdy fans thought that might have been creeping in. The fullback got across and checked the run of Nakayama. It was perhaps a little too close to the goal for comfort. Corner. Shimizu S-Pulse know they have to win this game, and they've started the brighter. Comes the corner. Trying to flick it on was Suzuki. Thiago. It was a corner in the end. Thiago's not in bad form, actually. 2 goals in his last 3 for the 30-year-old Brazilian. Still 0-0. It's another corner for S-Pulse. Plenty in waiting. Yamahara. Clean header. Over the top of the crossbar. Well, it certainly goes down as the best chance of the game so far. It's a free header, but he was underneath it. Narita. Semeno. Miyahara. Nakahara. Narita again. Everything will go through him. He will be the go-to man in the midfield. Trying to knit things together. It's been sensational this season. I'm not expecting a goal fest, and 8 minutes in, just that one header from Carlinas Jr. over the crossbar. So a big day tomorrow in J1, in J3 today. It's going to be decided who will join Ehime in J2 next season. Kagoshima United will go up if they avoid defeat today. If they don't, then they're relying on results elsewhere. But third-placed Katana Toyama are losing at home to YSCC Yokohama 1-0. That's making second place Kagoshima United's hopes of promotion just that little bit more straightforward. It's early doors in those games as well. Ehime already promoted as champions, J3. Somehow that one was played up towards the halfway line and went well beyond. Yoko Hayashi back to goalkeeper Mateus Ridotto. 5 clean sheets for him in his last 10. He is Tokyo Verdy's one token Brazilian. Long ball forward, headed away by Yamahara. The stadium is still rocking. That was a nervous moment for goalkeeper Takeo Okubo. It's his first touch, and the former Vivian goalkeeper was blocked off. It is a goal kick. It could have been a whole lot worse. Good chasing down from Goki Yamada. So he hasn't scored since June, but he does things like that makes him a menace. Carlinas Jr. No way through. Ronaldo. Suzuki. Nakayama. Touch by Thiago. Back inside from Hara. Suzuki again. Yamahara. Take it on the defender Nakahara. Can he get the cross in? He can. No one really there. And away from Kazuki Seto. Shirosaki. He's giving the ball away, Shirosaki. And he's got it back again. Former Kashima Antlers player, dropped into J2 this season. Takahashi. Taruki Hara. Ronaldo. Dominating the ball in the early stages. Well, Esprazu. It's made its way through to Nakayama. Good ball in. Goalkeeper stood nervously, Matthias Vidotto, before it bounced up into his grasp. Towards the halfway line. Kamada taken out from behind. That was a painful one. A bit 100 mile an hour at the moment. So injury break might just help calm a few nerves. Towards the edge of the penalty area. Iname, it's a good chance. Quickly charged down Goki Yamada. It's good defending by Takahashi. The shape of the stadium means that the sunshine that we do have is blinding the two goalkeepers at the moment, especially over that far corner. might subside as the sun begins to set and the afternoon matures. That's a foul. Surely no, says the referee. Yamada. Good defending, and then a free kick is given for the foul on Yamada. I thought this might have been a foul by Yamada. Shunting into Ronaldo went down, then there was the foul on Yamada. Free kick given. Shimizu S-Pulse keeping a very, very high line. Usually a defence would be holding on the edge of the 18. They're trying to play an incredibly high line at the moment. Three-man wall. Nami's free kick in towards the penalty area. Cleared away, Miyahara. Nakahara. That's a good ball out wide to Marita. Marita's cross, it's a good one in. He was just underneath it. Tsuki Sumino. He hasn't scored in 4. And his eyes lit up there. It was a good ball in, just too high. He knows if it was just a little bit lower, he may well have scored. The central position, we'd have to say he should have scored had it been a little bit lower. Again involved, but this time through ball from Kazuki Seto, drifts away for a goal kick. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. Shimizu have the best average crowd in J2. They've averaged just under 15,000 for their home games this season. Verdy have averaged just under 8, which is the 8th largest in J2. Will bring good support to J1 if they go up. Flag is up. Brazilian combination of Thiago Santana and Carlinhos Jr. were lurking there, but an offside flag denied Thiago. Taniguchi. It's Miyahara, away by Hayashi. Straight to Suzuki, and then back to goalkeeper Kubo. He's only had one touch so far, and it was a nervous one. Talking of nervous, that was very nervous, but it's kept in. Taruki Hara. It's gone out of play. It will be a throw. Expecting an explosive game with lots of chances. Certainly the visitors, Shimizu S-Pulse, will be the happier of the two sides, but Verdy have come into it a little bit more in the last 5 minutes or so. Free kick. Ricardo Nakahara has come across to take it with that trusted left foot of his. Oh, he is operating down the right-hand side. That's a decent looking ball, but there's a line of white shirts there to deal with it. Not quite sure what was behind him. Thiago Santana heads it behind for a corner. Nakahara. It's interesting. Dealt with by the head of Takahashi. Miyahara. Ball in, cushioned away. Will be a throw it. Sato, and then Morita. It's cleared by Hara, and suddenly there might be a break on here, but great play by Koki Morita. Free kick to the home side. It's a foul on Goki Yamada. It's Koki Morita. Tsuki Someno pointing where he wants it. Fukuzawa to take. Wide to Seto. By Takahashi, and back to the goalkeeper by Nakayama, or towards the goalkeeper anyway. That's a late challenge. So far the referee has resisted the temptation of reaching for his pocket. There's a little on the naughty side from Yamada, and he's rather lucky to escape a yellow card. If he does that in the hour mark in the second half, would have got a yellow. Referee's trying to hold fire on the yellows at this stage of the game. One thing we do want, such a big stage, is to keep all 22 players on the park. Verdy giving the ball away. Yamahara. Good defending by Miyahara. Either side has been that convincing in keeping the ball for too long. Ronaldo. Midway points at the first half. Nakayama down the line, and he'll go for the return. Defending by Fukuzawa. Toruki Hara with the throw. Straight to Fukuzawa. Clears. Both teams felt that it was theirs, but it's Verdy's throw. 44% possession in the early stages from Verdy. Confirmation that Suprazu have been slightly the better side. It's evened itself out a little now. Colinas Jr. Ricardo Nakahara. This is a good run. Gets it back as well from Simono. Simono snapped at the shot, but didn't really get a decent connection. This is a good manoeuvre forward from Hara. Back to the edge of the box and leaning back. Carlinhos Jr. hoists it high over the crossbar. It was left by Thiago. I suppose fans have made that fairly short journey up from their own city, hoping that they can return straight back to J1. So a couple of hours down the road, Shizuoka. Taken nicely on the chest by Taniguchi. Verratti in the middle. Fukuzawa. Yashi. Mayahara. Nakahara, 2 to beat. A ray of sunshine over on the far side, but can't keep possession. Foul on Thiago Santana. It's presented Shimizu S-Pulse with a free kick. Espa certainly made the brighter start, but Tokyo Verdy have come right back into it now. Chances have been at a premium. With so much at stake, we wasn't expecting it to be any other way. But it is intriguing. Remember, this is a playoff final, but Tokyo Verdy will go up with a draw because they finished above Shimizu S-Pulse. Free kick though to S-Pulse. Foul by Taniguchi. Rather like their opponents on a free kick at the other end with a high line S-Pulse. It's Tokyo Verdy's turn to keep a high line this time. Comes with its risks. Yashi leaving the free kick to the left foot of Yamahara. Confidently dealt with. Back over the top from Ronaldo. To the penalty area. And the shot coming in. Without a shadow of doubt, that was the clearest opportunity of the game so far after 28 minutes. And it's rifled over the bar. It was rising. And he looks up to the skies because he knows if he keeps that down, that's 1-0. Certainly a big moment there for Takashi Inoue. 10 goals this season. He knows where the net is. This is Verdy's 15th successive season in J2. Recent past has been mainly nestled in the mid-table region. It's been a very good season this time around. It's captured the imagination of the locals. Held up well by Thiago. Out towards the right. Hara comes in. Tries a shot, which is deflected away by Marita. Ronaldo. Glance towards goal. A little bit more on it, and it may well have gone in. Goal kick given. It came off the head of Thiago. Great ball in from Yamahara. Well, that's two good opportunities for Shimizu S-Pulse in the last couple of minutes as we reach the half-hour mark. And they've fallen to good guys as well. Takashu, Inu over the drive, over the bar, 10 goals this season. Thiago, 12 goals this season, couldn't quite glance that one in. But two big chances, two biggest chances of the game so far. Still 0-0. As things stand, Verdy go up. But it all changes with a goal. But if Verdy were to score, Shimizu would need to go and get two. They very nearly got two in a minute there, didn't they? Throw in taken, looked a hint of a foul throw, but referee turns a blind eye. Verratti. Taniguchi. And again. Iyashi. It's a good press from Shimizu. They've got the ball back as well. Rolled forward by Inoue. Nakayama. It's Terukihara. Shirasaki. Now Suzuki. To Ronaldo. Wrestling his way down the line is Nakayama. This is Inoue. Torn by Ronaldo. Wide from Suzuki to Yamahara. Shirasaki. Stretching it from left to right. Terukihara. It's given away. One back again. Foul on Carlinhos Jr. He just nipped in blind side and was tripped up unknowingly by Gorky Yamada. Painful one for the Brazilian. Tadahiro Akiba trying to encourage his team to carry on doing what they're doing, creating the better chances. His only disappointment will be that his team are not winning. It's going to be okay. It's a chance for the players to take a drink on board. 12 minutes to half time. Arashi Jofuki. There's a wealth of experience at managerial level. Both these managers have taken sides up from J2 before. Passionate fans following both these teams mean so much. Promotion, as we've seen this season, Yokohama going up from J2, coming straight back down again. It's a tough division when you're up there. Both teams want to be up there. Free kick across the face of goal. It's a good second header from Hayashi. Managed to beat Thiago in the air. Throw it on the far side to Verdy. two best defences in J2 this season have lived up to their name. Between them, they've conceded 65 goals in 84 league matches. It's an interesting ball to be chased by Yamada, and he's full of chasing. Yamada, he's a hard worker. Takahashi was there first. Into the last 10 minutes of the first half. A great surprise that it's still 0-0. The longer it goes on at 0-0, the more tense this game will become. Tokyo Verdy head coach Hiroshi Jofuku did say before the match and in the week they've got to deal with this as if it was a must-win. Can't sit and hope that they take the draw against a side with so much firepower. Got to go with the belief that they need to win the game. Miyahara's high ball. Nakahara. The battle was won by Rion Yamahara. Clears for touch. Marati. To Vidotti, the goalkeeper. Interesting ball. It could have been. Suzuki got there ahead of Someno. Rita, lively little character. Glides past a couple of challenges. Assistant referee gave that free kick, and it wasn't a decision that went down too favourably with the Brazilian Carlinhos. It was a nudge in the back. So a good opportunity to get the ball in the box. Not too many green shirts in there at the moment because they've all gone behind the goal for a drink. Free kick is delivered, it's interesting. And over the top of the crossbar, it was Taniguchi who climbed high, and he climbed above Ronaldo by some considerable distance, but he couldn't head downwards, and it heads over the bar. Probably their best chance of the game, Tokyo Verdy. The 24-year-old who's come through the academy here at Verdy. Unable to score, well, what would have been his first goal of the season. Only he and Kazuya Miyahara of the 10 outfield starters have not scored a goal this season in any competition. Nakayama, Terihara. Throw is Verdy's. Seta. Too heavy. Straight through to goalkeeper Takao Okubu, who's not seen too much of the ball. Ryon Yamahara. Nakayama. Takahashi to Suzuki. Tall defender. Aldo gives it back to him. It's Verdy's throw. So we're into the last 5 minutes of first half that has seen the away side, Shimizu S-Pulse, produce the better chances. So far, that is Takashi Inoue. Takahashi gets it wide. Taruki Hara. It's a good run towards the penalty area. Shirasaki unable to get the cross in. Verdy coming forward. Laid on by Simeno. With the ankles of Inami. Nakayami. Nakayama again. And he continues his run. Prominent in this move and tries to catch the goalkeeper out of the near post. Goalkeeper claims it's already gone out. Assistant referee's having none of that. It's going to be a corner. Really good play this from Katsuhiro Nakayama. Bursting forward. Gets a ball in. I don't think that was his intention. Goalkeeper very nearly got caught. Over 3 minutes of the first half remaining. Not been too many stoppages. Yamahara. Out, swing up. It's back in there again, this time headed away by Saito. Takahashi wins a corner. Takahashi Inoue has got across to take it. Wasn't a particularly good corner. It's cleared away. Five clean sheets in their last 6 matches. Shimizu S-Pulse. It's bobbling around. Fukuzawa against Carlinas Jr. Shirasaki to Taruka Hara. Hara again. Carlinas. Hara. Round the outside. This is good from Nakayama. Pulls it back. It was a vital clearance. Tokyo Verdy were caught napping for a moment there, and as he goes, it's a slip by Inami. Nakayama gets on the outside, it gives him a moment. He's pulled it back, and really, he should have done better. Inoue, it's the referee. That will be stopped. Ryon Yamahara. Tsunori Suzuki, the captain. But whoever goes up today, the preparation will have to begin straight away. The new season starts in February. Takashi Inoue, it's a good ball. Hara pulls it back, and it was almost on a plate for Thiago, but he couldn't quite get there. Good defending actually by Verdy, but they were stretched there. Now it's their turn to stretch, and that's got to be a yellow card. A foul on Yamada. And the first yellow card of the game comes out. In the end, a vital clearance from Semedo. Yellow card to Ronaldo. We're into stoppage time at the end of the 45 minutes. We've played that 1 minute. I just had a few more seconds on. No, he won't. There goes half-time. No goals. We weren't expecting too many. The two tightest defences this season in J2. It's goalless, but certainly Shimizu S-Pulse have had the better of the chances in the first half. Chances falling in the space of a couple of minutes to Takashi Inoue and to Thiago. Perhaps they should have both done better. They were both off target. Verdy have had their moments. I think they'll be the first to admit they've been second best in this first half. Tokyo Verdy 0, Shimizu S-Pulse 0 at half-time. This game still very much in the balance in the 2023 J-League Road to J1 playoff final at the National Stadium. 0-0 at half-time. Welcome back to the National Stadium, Ajinomoto Stadium, the home of Tokyo Verdy. It'll feel like a neutral venue today, a big swarm of orange down at one end of the stadium. Shimizu S-Pulse need to win this game for promotion, otherwise Tokyo Verdy in this playoff final will go up by virtue of the fact they finished above Shimizu S-Pulse in the table despite scoring 21 goals less. It's all down to 45 minutes of football after 44 previous games have to be put to one side for nothing. Two sets of players are out for the second half. A lot resting on the shoulders of Koko Morita. Visitors have had the better chances. If there is a goal in this game, you get the feeling it will be vital. If Tokyo Verdy get the opener, they have one foot in J1 because they just have to avoid defeat that moment onwards. But if Shimizu S-Pulse get one, Tokyo Verdy have to turn things around themselves. You can't hold out for a draw against the side with the firepower of S-Pulse. Takahara. And the involvement down the right-hand side, it was Samino. Hasn't scored in 4, Hitsuki Samino. 6 goals this season. Into the penalty area, flicked on and then glanced away. It'll be picked up by Saito. Gets the ball back in. Turned away by Takahashi. And he does enough. Watched carefully by Miyahara. Nakahara. Squeezed down the line. Crossed by Inami. Little flick on and an up in the air from Hara. Back up in the air. This time from Inami. There's Inami again. There's a little bit of urgency about Tokyo Verdy in the opening minute or so of the second half. Verdy league just 31 goals in 42 games in the league this season. S-Pulse were much worse off, 34 conceded in 42. Both these sides have built their foundations on defence. Shimizu has scored 21 goals more. Some big wins along the way. Miyahara. Flicked on by Yamada. Volleyed by Carlinos Jr. Carlinos Jr. goes in again, but he's beaten to it by Nakahara. Nakahara, he's undersold it there, and that could be a vital mistake. Thiago with a cross! Just wide. Thiago Santana. It was Carlinos got away, and the cross was a good one. I think Nakayama's run might have just put off Thiago slightly. Defender got the last touch. It is a corner. That was a big chance. Another big chance. Here goes begging for Shimizu S-Pulse. Corner is whipped in. The referee's whistle has gone before it arrives. Free kick to Verdy. Throw-in is Shimizu S-Pulse. J3, Toyama back to 1-1 against YSCC. That won't be enough to take them up. They need to win. Hope that Gener Tottori beat Kagoshima United this afternoon. That one's currently 0-0. Kagoshima United on the verge of promotion to J2, it seems. Switched down the line very quickly by Samino. And that's gone behind for a corner. Taniguchi's going in. Fukazawa, Hayashi, they're all going forward. Nakahara is going to take the corner. Assistant referee not quite happy it's in the right position. Nakahara. Defended well and cleared properly by Carlinos Jr. up in the air. It does come back again. Carlinos Jr. beaten to it by Marita. The shot coming in. It was a decent effort as well. From distance from Miyahara. He hasn't scored this season. Wouldn't have thought it striking it like that. It was a really good hit from the Sam Fresh Hiroshima old boy. Takahashi. It's near side, it's Suzuki, experienced defender. Signed a couple of years ago from Charanita. Given away by Yamahara. It is a throw to S-Pulse. Weaving run forward from Takashi Inoue. Nakayama. Hara. Nakayama again. Hara. Takahashi. Former Sagan Toshi player. 4 Brazilians on the pitch, 3 outfielders for Shimizu, 1 goalkeeper for Verdy. Miyahara. It's held up well by Thiago. In towards the edge of the penalty area. Cleared away nervously by Hayashi. It's a slow build-up, but a good build-up from Shimizu. An elbow was used in the process by Thiago. Former Santa Clara striker is penalised by referee Akihiko Akiuchi. Goalkeeper has to come out of his box. Takeo Okubi. Two players down for Shimizu. And, that's one of them. Clear up that took out his own teammate, Suzuki. Also down is Yuji Takahashi. Not a promising sign, having both your central defenders on the ground with an injury. I'm sure that is a concern for Tadahiro Akiba. Still goalless. There is J1 action tomorrow. It's the final day of the season. Vissel, Nobi are already champions, crowned champions last weekend, and already taking up the other place in the ACL entry as the Mamarest. Yokohama, promoted last season for J2, are going to come straight back down unless they can turn around a 12-goal difference tomorrow, and in doing so win with Reysol losing. So the final day of the season, not really much to play for. Minutes into the second half. Tokyo Verdy have been the better side in this second half, but having said that, Shimizu have had the better chance of all of them. Thiago coming close with a header. Ball is going to be dropped, and Hayashi gives it back to his own goalkeeper, Mateus Vidato. Towering header from Suzuki, and again wins so much in the air. Thrown by Miyahara. Chance to get the cross in potentially in Army. So Miyahara's given it away. Thiago, forward by Yamahara, got himself into trouble there, Ronaldo, it's a chance. We saw the whites of the goal frame, Kazuki Sato smashed it wide. He has scored 4 this season, he's more of an assist maker than a goal maker. 7 assists, 4 goals, and a productive season for Kazuki Sato, but he went for power there. Power and precision. He had the power. Certainly didn't have the precision. Interesting goal in J3. Gennaro Tottori 1. Kagoshima United 0. It means that Toyama would be promoted if they could get another goal against YSCC. Now here in the battle to see who goes up to J1. It's Tokyo Verdy that win a free kick. It's a foul on Miyahara. And the former Nagoya Grampus man is sent sprawling by a challenge. Comes in here. A trip by Ronaldo. Nakahara has a trusted left foot. How trusted is it? Verdy score here. This place would erupt. It's deep. It's a corner. Headed behind by Nakayama. Former Yokohama player. Left them just before they were promoted last season. Nakahara again. Again, it's that left foot. It's an outswinger. It's a deep one. It's nudged away by the visitors and then into the penalty area. It was bobbling around. I think there was a handball. No complaints. I think it was Taniguchi that used his hand to try and help it in. It's a good delivery from Miyahara. Jumping to try and get on the end of the header was Sumino. Might have been Yamada. There is a change. He's been carrying an injury, Carlinhos Jr. 1 goal in 9. He is replaced by Kengo Kitazume. First change of the game. And it's made by Tadahiro Akiba. Fukuzawa. Trying to thread the ball through Ronaldo. Comes back out to Miyahara. Down the line to Nakahara. Nakayama. In UI. Nakayama, it was coming over his shoulder. What's the referee going to give? Penalty. That is a massive call by the referee. A decision that could go a long way to deciding which way this playoff final is going. It comes over the shoulder and it strikes the hand of the defender. And it's going to be a penalty. The hand of Koki Morita. Hiroshi Jifuku can't quite believe it. It may well have hit both hands somewhere in that equation. Well, whilst Hiroshi Jifuku couldn't see it, Tadahiro Akiba certainly could. It's a big moment. VAR are checking it. And I think deep down he knows that somewhere in there was certainly a handball. And this is huge. Thiago Santana, who's in good form at the moment, is going to take this penalty, providing VAR concur with the referee's decision. Akahike Hikiuchi pointed to the spot very quickly. There aren't too many arguments from Verdy. 28 minutes to go. VAR have confirmed it will be a penalty. One kick of a football could go a very long way to deciding whether Shimizu S-Pulse are playing back in J1 next season. It's the Brazilian Thiago Santana. He sends the ball into the corner of the net with a very confident penalty. And Shimizu S-Pulse have their noses in front. And now it's Tokyo Verdy that are doing the chasing. sad that it comes down to a moment of controversy. But there was certainly in the equation a handball from Koki Moreto, and he didn't complain too heavily. VAR justified the referee's decision, and that man is celebrating. Tadahiro Akiba sees his side take the lead, and you have to say, on reflection of what we've seen in just over an hour of football, Shimizu S-Pulse deserved that lead. They've had the three big moments in the game, and that was the fourth, and this time they make no mistake. Thiago Santana's 13th league goal of the season, and it may go a long way towards cementing promotion. They're going for the jugular now whilst the going's good. It means that Tokyo Verdy, who've already lost twice in the league against Shimizu S-Pulse this season, need to come out and crack open an equaliser. Otherwise, they will not go up. And they are acting quickly. Yuta Arai is coming on here. He's a defender. So we'll wait and see what the change amounts to. He's got some thinking to do. The strategy changes. Limping Toruki Hara is going to leave that. I think he's going to be okay. Yuta Arai about to come on. Another high line from Verdy. To the penalty area, it's cleared away, and there was a foul on Hayashi, and here comes that change. And it's Kazuki Sato that comes off. So it's a defender on for a midfielder, which suggests there will be a change somewhere. Has scored 2 goals this season, Yuta Arai. Predominantly a defender, can play in the midfield. Nearly 66 minutes gone. Verdy have to find a goal. Funny how just that one goal changes, flips it. 1-0 was the scoreline when these two sides met back in August. Ironically, the last time these two were in the same division, 2016, it was Verdy that done the double, and yet Shimizu were promoted that season. Win in August was Shimizu S-Pulse's first win in 6 here. You have to go all the way back to 2003 for the last away win here. And then they've had to wait 20 years for potentially two, to come along in the space of a few months. Expectation has turned into hope for those Tokyo Verdy fans. Up and on his feet, Nakayama holding the base of his back. Just got a knee in the back. That's resulted in a free kick. Yamahara to take. Lifts it in, it's headed forward by Thiago. Referee's assistant on the far side has a flag up. Free kick to Verdy. gather for Ukubu. Clean sheet now, and his team will be going back up. Could be heartache for Tokyo Verdy. Kahara, free, trying desperately to keep out the way. Switched by Sumeno. All right, early action for him, but he's running straight out of play with his first touch. It's a neat turn from Yamada. Wants a free kick. It's not going to be given by the referee. Yamahara, off he goes. It's a push in the back in the end. A free kick to Verdy. 21 minutes to turn this around. Here come the changes. Akiyama off, Kishimoto on. Now he can play at full back or wide on the wing. Yamahara also off for Yoshida. That's a like for like at left back. Very experienced 33-year-old Yutaki Yoshida and Kishimoto signed at the beginning of the season from Tsukishima Futizu. Scored 4 goals this season. He was dropped from the side that made it through to the final last week with a 0-0 draw against Montevideo. Comes on for a vital 20 minutes of football. Free kick to Verdy on the halfway line. It was a painful one for Yamada. Takahashi was the guilty party. Remember, a draw is enough to take Tokyo Verdy up. It is a shootout now. An equaliser will effectively be a winner. Almost feels like sudden death. Next goal wins. Because the next goal is a winner. Quite literally, we are in that situation. Verdy score, they go up with a draw. Shimizu score, they go 2-0 up and they win the game, which they need to do. So we're where we want to be, really. Next goal wins. Let's attack for us. However, said that, Shimizu know that they don't need to score to win the game. Taniguchi to the midfield and Marita. It's a high ball forward, but it's going to need to be better quality to get the better of this very well regimented Shimizu S-Pulse defence. The spine of it is Suzuki, was strong on a couple of occasions there. Held up by Enui. Couldn't bring anyone into the game though. Morita, who gave away the penalty, here he is. Trying to drive his side forward. Miyahara. It's Naoki Hayashi, who's on loan from Kashima Antlers. Now looking to make the deal permanent, whether they go up or not. That ball over the top. The target was Yamada. It was far too heavy for him. And away to our right, at that end where that ball was played. There are rather a lot of Shimizu S-Pulse fans nervously preparing for potentially a party. Another 2 changes for the home side. Yamada's off. And Tsunoshima's on. Means that Samino will go through the middle on his own. It's kind of changed his shape here. For the home side. I think they're going to try and get the 2 wide men further forward with the introduction of Tsunoshima. We'll see. Taniguchi. It's Taira, first touch for him. Taniguchi again. He's gone to the right-hand side of the central defensive pairing. Inami, Arai. Morita. It's Nakahara. It's very narrow at the moment. Needs a moment of quality. Towards the penalty area. Morita. Nakahara. Hoisted high up in the air by Takahashi. Tokyo have it back again. There's a sense of urgency from the home side. There has to be. Got 15 minutes to get themselves back into this game. What they mustn't do is panic. Inami. Miyahara. In towards the penalty area, there are shouts for a handball at the edge of the box. Big shouts from Simone. He felt that Takahashi stuck an arm out there and it brushed off of the arm. Referee's not interested. Good defending. Taniguchi. His goal, the difference between the 2 sides from the penalty spot. Thiago Santana. Throwing from Yoshida. One back by Nakahara. Driving forward now is Inami. Goes backwards to Taira. Morita. Guilty man with a handball that led to the penalty. Miyahara. For all their huffing and puffing and stringing together of passes, they need one moment of quality from someone somewhere to prise open this S-Pulse defence. Nakahara gets the cross in. It wasn't a bad cross. Once again, Suzuki made the defensive side of things look so easy. Inami. Square of him is Morita. It's been given away. And it's going to be a free kick, is it? No. Referee says play on. Drive forward from Taira. taking over is Morita. And this is going to be dramatic. Threaded through ball. Great defending by Suzuki. And now he's off on the rampage, the big defender. Taniguchi gets across. Miyahara. Tetsuyuki Inami scored the winner back in October against Toronita. That was his last of 4 goals this season. It's been cleared away. It will be a throw-in on the far side. It is defence against attack at the moment. Defence is holding out fairly firm. Thiago's back there helping out. Taz Vidotto to Tomohiro Taira, former Nishida player. Miyahara. Heading up towards the last 10 minutes. It's going to be a long 10 minutes if you're a Shimizu S-Pulse fan. If you're rooting for Verdy, those 10 minutes might go just a little bit quicker. Can't help but feel there's still one chance in this game. Tokyo Verdy will be hoping so, but they need to take it. Taniguchi's had a good game. Drive from Nakahara, but the ball has gone out of play. Frustrating for him, frustrating for the home fans. Another couple of changes coming up. Fukuzawa's coming off. So they're going to change formation. Inami's coming off as well. So it looks like they're going to try and push Miyahara and Hasegawa forward and go 3 at the back. Going 3-2-3, 3-4-3, I should say, with 2 wing backs in that 4. Nine minutes to go. Well, since conceding, they have taken on the challenge of throwing the game at Shimizu. Shimizu are going to make a couple of changes here. Inayu's coming off. And Teruki Hara's coming off. I thought they were. They're not going to make that change just yet. And Ayu is coming off now, and Kitagawa's come on. It's a like-for-like change, really. Japanese international. They're bringing on Yuta Kamaya as well, which means Kishimoto will drop in at right back. Kagoshima United were behind. They've got an equaliser away at Ganeri Tottori. That will be enough to take them into J2 promoted. If they can just hold on for another 4 minutes in their game. Here there were about 6 minutes remaining. I would imagine probably double that with stoppage time at the end of the 90. Hoisted on by Nakahara. One in the air by Sumino. No one really there to support him. Will be a throw-in to Verdy. Yahara. Taniguchi. That was a stray pass by Terra. There's a chance to get forward into the penalty area as well. It's a really good run by Kitagawa. Decision goes in favour of Yutai Arai and Verdy. Kitagawa with a really good run. Into the last 5 minutes, something somewhere needs to be found to rescue Verdy. Otherwise it's going to be Shimizu S-Pulse to take the final place in J1 next season. Staring down the barrel of a first defeat in 12, Tokyo Verdy. But an equaliser now would win it for them. And it comes to the penalty area. It's headed back across and away. And then volleyed, but not how he would have liked to have hit that one, Morita. Away by Kishimoto. Anywhere will do. Starting from the back, looking to get forward. Tokyo Verdy. Squeezes its way to Miyahara. Morita. Hasegawa. Back wide to Nakahara. No foul, says the referee. There aren't too many going forward at the moment for Shimizu S-Pulse. Taniguchi back to his goalkeeper, Vidato. Penalty kick for a handball spotted and given by the referee, backed up by VAR. That's all it's taken today to break the deadlock in such a tight game. Shimizu have been slightly the better side. Kiami. Numbers back in white shirts, and now they can get forward. It's given away uncharacteristically. Tsunoshima. This is Miyahara. And again, they're stringing enough passes together, but they just need to start progressing down the field. They've got 2 minutes to rescue it, plus injury time. When it does come downhill, it seems to be Yoshinori, Suzuki and Takahashi that always deal with it. Hasegawa Cross comes in. Again, it's Takahashi. Here's the captain, Morita. Miyahara hangs it into the penalty area. It's a great ball. Can they smuggle it home? The biggest chance of them all fell to Samino, but he just couldn't prize the opening into the back of the net. Great ball in from Miyahara. And as it came down, two defenders closed in on him, and the angle became impossible. It is a corner. There is a minute to go. But this is where desperation creeps in for Verdy. Whatever the outcome, these supporters can be proud of the effort that their team has put in this season. It's been a considerable improvement from mid-table mediocrity for many a year. Verdy corner. Every single one of the 11 back for Shimizu S-Pulse. In comes the corner. Trying to glance it towards goal was Terra. Rolled down the line by Ronaldo. 5 seconds to go. Injury time. Eight minutes. Miyahara. Asagawa. It's a tough nut to crack for Verdy. It's a bitter pill to swallow if they lose this. Goalkeeper comes and punches it, and it's returned back in again, but it wasn't convincing from Tsunoshima. Goalkeeper came a long way to punch, perhaps didn't need to. It is a corner. Swing up again, trying to win it at the near post. Big chance this for Morita. A chance to make amends for the handball that landed Shimizu S-Pulse the penalty, but he could not find the target. It's an agonising wait for Shimizu S-Pulse. With a minute and a half gone into the 8, added at the end of the 90. Beaten in 6. Last time they lost here was against Fagiani Okama back in August, 3-2. There's a buzz around the stadium, but there is still 6 minutes of drama before the chapter can be closed. Nakahara. Not a great ball back to Yamakoshi, and then Amiya Aradaja, old boy, sends a long ball, which was a hopeful ball towards Samino. And it drifts straight through to Okubi, who will take his time. Run away, drifted away from Nakahara, hit him on the knee, and Shimizu can clear their lines, but not for long. Here goes Samino into the penalty area, big shout from around the stadium, and he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. This one's all about the penalties. And Shimizu S-Pulse can't believe it. VAR might well have a look, but certainly Semeno was brought down by some means. He's taken it on and he's drifted into the penalty area. Now the big question there is, was it the ball or was it the man? And you have to look there and say, Takahashi got the ball. Will VAR overturn that decision? Well, the referee was adamant, and the Shimizu S-Pulse players can't believe it. The referee gives the penalty. Itsuki Someno, who hasn't scored in 4, has taken responsibility. Well, the big question is, has he got the nerve? Doesn't look like VAR are challenging the referee's decision. Promotion decided on 42 games? No. Decided on a playoff? Well, this one is decided on a kick of 1 football. If this penalty hits the back of the net, Tokyo Verdy will be promoted to the J1. But if Itsuki Someno misses, Shimizu S-Pulse will almost certainly go up. This is pressure like no other. Itsuki Someno scores! And the national stadium erupts. Tokyo Verdy are on their way to J1. But my goodness me, they've left it late to rescue this one. It's all about the nerve. It's all about penalties. Well, this one couldn't go to penalties, but in effect it has. A draw takes Tokyo Verdy up. But my goodness me, the pain will be ever so bitter for Shimizu S-Pulse. S-Pulse look to have won it. And now they've got to throw every appliance forward. Look at them lining up on the halfway line and going forward in their numbers. They've got to get that ball forward and look for a winner. The ball into the penalty area. Down goes Thiago Santana. He's not going to get a penalty for that. A little over 60 seconds to go. There will be another minute or 2 added because of the penalty, if not more. Because there was a long delay between the penalty being awarded and the penalty being taken. Probably 2 to 3 minutes extra. So there's still time for Shimizu S-Pulse to get promoted, but they have to score. He thought his side were there. That's going to be a goal kick. And they have to get this ball forward quickly. S-Pulse. Kamiya, he's given it away though. All right, he's ridden the challenge, still all right. Gets it out wide, and Hasegawa will just take it into the corner, I suspect, to kill a few seconds. And I don't blame him, but that's going to be, is it going to be a free kick or a goal kick? I'm not quite sure what the referee's given there. I think it's a free kick. And poor old Koki Moreto's handball, you felt he was going to be the villain. But up stepped Itsuki Someno, drilling a run forward into the penalty area, winning a penalty. And you have to say, when you look back, there were 2 penalties today given. And There was certainly an element of doubt about both of them. They will keep the ball in the corner. Well, Verdy. It's a clever play by Nakahari. Could have so easily just belted it. And the home fans felt that that was the final whistle, but it's not. More agony. There's probably a minute or two still to play at the end of stoppage time. Well, we thought there would be drama somewhere along the lines, and my goodness me, have we had it in this second half. It's not been the best of games, but the pure adrenaline that comes with such a big occasion has served up some entertainment on a plate for us all today. Have Espresso got it in them to find an equaliser? Long ball forward. He certainly doesn't deserve to be on the losing side. Yoshinori Suzuki has gone out of play. They want to throw Suprazu, but it's gone to Verdy. And guess what? They're going to take as long as they possibly can. 100 minutes of football have been played. We're 2 minutes over the 8. Tokyo is ready to throw a party. Unless a Supra can come back, but they can't. Tokyo Verdy are up after 15 long seasons in J2. They will be mingling with the big boys next season in J1. They missed out on promotion by the merest of margins. The top two go up and they missed out on that on goal difference. Today it looked like they were missing out completely. Moreto's handball, Thiago's penalty, and Shimizu S-Pulse looked to be on their way back to J1 at the first time of asking. But 4 minutes into 8 minutes of stoppage time, Sumeno won a penalty. Takahashi with the tackle. He looked to have got the ball, but the referee stood by his decision and VAR did not even look at it. And Thiago Santana's penalty was good at one end, but Itsuki Sumeno's was the ultimate pressure penalty, and he netted with such confidence. And Hiroshi Chifuku has steered Verdy back to the big time in a dramatic afternoon, which has been epic for us all. What a game, what a day, what drama. Absolutely fabulous when it goes to the wire like that. A shake of hands between the two sets of players. They could have been tears of sorrow, but instead, Koki Moreta's tears are tears of joy. But my goodness me, he's been through the ringer in the last 45 minutes, hasn't he? Tokyo Verdy can celebrate. They are keeping their emotions intact at the moment, out of pure respect to Shimizu S-Pulse, who must have been planning their own big party in their minds in those last few minutes. They looked like they were never going to falter. They looked like they were destined for a clean sheet. But it's all about penalties. It's all about refereeing decisions. That ultimately is what decided this match. 2 penalties, both netted. Tokyo Verdy knew that they only needed a point. The fact that they left it so late has drained them and exhausted them. But I'm sure when they sit down in the quiet of the dressing room, they will get their party hats on. The home fans buzzing at the prospect of J1 football next season. They'll need to prepare, they'll need to be ready. Look at Yokohama this season, straight back down.
後半アディショナルタイムの PK、 どんな思いでボールをセットしましたか？
いや本当に自分が点を決めて、J1 昇格するという気持ちで、蹴って、その結果点になったのですごく嬉しいです。
試合終了の瞬間、スタンドは総立ちでした。どんな思いで迎えましたか？
いや本当に、メンバーに入ってない選手だったり、そしてファンサポーターの皆さんの後押しのおかげで、J1 昇格ができたのが本当に嬉しいです。
今シーズンこのベルディに戻ってきて、そして自身で昇格を決めるゴールを決めました。これについてはいかがですか？
いや本当に去年も、このチームでやったんですけど、自分たちの目標にたどり着けなくて、今年戻ってきて、やっとの思いでここまで来れたので本当に嬉しいです。
この国立で大勢のサポーターが後押ししました。その声はどう届いていましたか？
いや本当に僕たちのモチベーションになりましたし、本当に活力になったと思うので、本当に応援ありがとうございました。
来シーズンベルディは J1 に行きます。染野選手にとってこのベルディの存在というのはどういうものですか？
人間として、選手としてすごく成長させてくれたチームだと思うので、本当に最後の最後で、恩返しできたのは嬉しいです。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
染野樹選手でした。
Well, that man must have ice running through his veins. He showed no emotion in the pressure situation to tuck away that penalty in the 96th minute. They were ready to leave in tears of sorrow, but instead they celebrate with tears of joy. Shimizu S-Pulse will look back on what might have been. They had the chances, the three best chances, before the goals started to rain in. They didn't take those chances. Maybe if they'd have edged 2 goals ahead, it would have been more comfortable.
東京ヴェルディキャプテン森田幸輝選手です。16年ぶりの J1 昇格です。今どんなお気持ちでしょうか？
いや本当に嬉しいです。すみません。
昇格を告げる笛を聞いた瞬間にはどんな思いが込み上げてきましたか？
いやもうやっとだなっていう感じです。はい、すみません。
今日ボールパーソンはベルディジュニアユースの子どもたちが務めてくれました。アカデミー出身選手として昇格する姿見せられましたね。
いや本当に良かったです。はい、すみません。
シーズン前に J1 に上げた男になるとおっしゃっていましたが、まさに J1 に上げたキャプテンになりました。15年間この瞬間待っていたサポーターにメッセージお願いします。
本当に長く待たせたと思います。来年ようやく J1 という舞台できるので、一緒にまた J1 で戦ってください。
おめでとうございました。
Well, he could barely get the words out, could he, Koko Murete? He gave away the penalty, and he must have felt today was going to be the worst day of his life. But a penalty ultimately turned it around to one of his best. They are tears of joy. Goodness me, what a spectacle we've seen. We were never expecting a goal-crazy feast Tokyo Verdy and Shimizu S-Pulse are the two meanest defences in J2. 0-0 at half-time. Shimizu S-Pulse had the better chances. They took the lead through Thiago's penalty after the handball from that man Koki Moreta, and it looked like they were going to hang on. But in the 96th minute, a penalty, and Simuno netted. Here's the winning team manager, Hiroshi Jiafuku.
16年ぶりの J1 昇格です。選手たちやってくれましたね。
いや、もう素晴らしいです。最高です。
昇格を告げる笛を聞いた瞬間、どんな思いがこみ上げてきましたか？
いや、もう言葉にならないです。もうここにいるサポーターと一緒にこの瞬間を味わえたら本当に最高です。
オリジナル10のクラブとして16年ぶりの J1 復帰ですね。
そうですね。ここからは J1 に定着してさらに優勝を目指せるクラブにならなきゃいけないと思うんで、ここからがスタートだと思ってます。
うまくて怖いチームへシーズン通してのチームの成長を実感されているんじゃないですか？
もう本当に一日一日積み上げてきたんで、我々は春先にはおそらく見向きもされなかったチームだったはずで、みんなが歯食いしばってここまでやってきて、最後3位になったのは何か意味があると思ってました。最後それが実りました。
最後にサポーターにメッセージを届けてください。
私が言うのもなんですが、長らくお待たせしてしまいました。本当にありがとうございました。
おめでとうございます。
Well, it's proven to be an emotional day for Tokyo Verdy. They've waited a long 15 years following their relegation back in 2008. In recent years, they have been occupying the middle territory in J2 without so much as a hint of promotion. But now this man has come in. His experience has helped steer the ship back to the top flight. They'll be hoping that they can survive, but it will be a tall order in a tough division. They will certainly need to strengthen, but they will enjoy this moment, Tokyo Verdy. They have been promoted in the 2023 J.League Road to J1 playoff final at the National Stadium. It's finished. Tokyo Verdy 1, Shimizu S-Pulse 1. The late drama, meaning that Tokyo Verdy are promoted to J1 because they finish above Shimizu S-Pulse in the league. They finish third. They go up with Jubilo Iwata and Mashida Zelvia. And there are where the celebrations will begin. Congratulations to Tokyo Verdy. We'll see you in J1 next season. For Shimizu S-Pulse, they must do it all again in J2. Thank you very much for your company. Have a good evening.
や、もうそれしかないけど、何を求めてるのかわかんないですけど。いや、本当にお待たせしました。本当に今日も熱い応援ありがとうございます。ちょっとさっきは泣いちゃってうまく喋れなかったですけど、本当になんか自分の中で15年分の思いがあの瞬間弾けてちょっと泣いちゃいました。本当に皆さんと J1 に行くことができて嬉しいです。今日はありがとうございました。
彼らは試合の前の日も相手チームのそのスタイル通りにやってくれて、ものすごい悔しい思いをしてこっち側に選手がいるんです。このチームは全員で一試合一試合の勝ち点をつないできたチーム、全員を褒めてやってください。彼らは最高だ。こっからまず決してエレベータークラブになっちゃいけない。こっから新しいサッカーをやって優勝を目指すチームにならなきゃいけない。いくぞ。どうもありがとうございました。
最後の最後まで選手たち走り戦い抜きました。この決勝90分振り返っていただけますか。
いや、ベルディさんにはおめでとうというところ、ただ我々は何も勝ち取れなかった。頑張ってるとか必死にやってるとかそんなの当たり前ですから、我々はプロで生活してますから、何も勝ち得なかった。結局シーズン最後に何もつかむことができない、ただただそれだけです。
勝利のみが今日必要という難しさもあったかと思いますが、監督そのあたりはいかがでしたか。
いや、かえって、やることがはっきりしてますから、実際先制点も狙い通り取れてますんで、ただあそこでやっぱり最後もう1点取るだとかゲームクローズする、そういうことができない。まだまだフットボーラーとしても勝負師としても人間としてまだまだ未熟だということですから、しっかりとしたものをまたしっかり自分に矢印向けながらやりたいなというふうに思ってます。
試合を終えて選手たちにはどのような声をかけたんでしょうか。
いや、負けて泣くんじゃねえっていうこと、何も勝ち得なかったのに下向いてる場合じゃねえっていうことです。俺らはプロで勝負師として生きてるわけですから、何回繰り返すだっていうところ、しっかりと僕含めてまだまだいろんなものが足りないということですから、もっともっと何かを抜本的に変える、そういったものにしっかりと目を向けながらやりたいなというふうに思ってます。
清水から来たサポーターファミリーが今日素晴らしい雰囲気この国立で作ってくれました。最後にサポーターファミリーに向けて一言お願いします。
本当にどんな時も1年間我々を応援してくれて本当に感謝しかありません。それに応えられなかった、ただただ情けない、何度こういうことを繰り返すんだっていう本当に申し訳ない気持ちしかありません。以上です。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。